Many strong young men run along the banks of the Nakanokuchi River. At the end of the rope they are holding is a giant kite, 7 meters by 5 meters in size, which quickly ascends into the sky. Giant kite battles are a treasured local tradition enjoyed here since the Edo period. Here we see the start of a new battle. The Nakanokuchi River flows south to north on the Echigo Plain in the Minami ward of Niigata City. It is here that, for 5 days in early June, over 300 giant kites can be seen soaring in the sky. Kites are flown from the east and west banks of the Nakanokuchi River, a tributary of the Shinano River. The banks are about 80 meters apart. The ropes entangle, and once the kites have fallen into the river, the two sides hold a tug-of-war, with the winning side having the fewer broken ropes. This is the Shirone Giant Kite Battle, which boasts a 300-year history. This battle fosters connections within individual communities, the preservation of traditional techniques, and more communication between generations, all of which are disappearing in modern-day Japan. The Minami ward of Niigata City, located in the center of the Echigo Plain, is blessed with fertile soil, perfect for fruit farming, and tourist-attracting traditions such as the Kakube Lion Dance, the Nida Feudal Lord Procession, and the Sasagawa Residence, which has been designated an important national cultural property. The origins of the battle lie in the Edo period, when young men from East Shirone flew a kite, which unfortunately fell on the west side of the river, damaging houses and fields there. In retaliation, the residents of West Shirone sent up a kite of their own to damage East Shirone's property in return. These events are said to be at the origin of the present-day battle. Taking part in the giant kite battle are 6 teams from the east and 7 teams from the west, making 13 teams altogether. Each team is justly proud of its precious paintings. In March, after the snow has melted, bamboo is split for the frames of the kites. As various thicknesses of bamboo are required for different parts of the kite, this requires long years of practice. For the framework, careful positioning of the bamboo struts is required. The frame can then be firmly tied together. 324 sheets of traditional Japanese washi paper are glued side by side to create the 7 meter by 5 meter surface of the kite. The traditional designs are first outlined with brushes and Japanese ink, according to the local pictures of each area of town, which have been symbols of local pride since the Edo period. After they are then brightly painted, the kites seem to come to life. Finally, the hanao, or guide, is put into place. Affixing the hanao while the kite is still on the ground is one of Shirone's special techniques. On the opening day of the battle, a parade adds to the excitement. The local people have been waiting all year for this day to come. Together with the giant kite battles, hexagonally shaped kites are also used in smaller battles as well. 50 local teams and stores fly around 1,200 kites in these smaller competitions. Wood parts are added to the kite to ensure the ropes stay firmly attached. Once the main cord is attached, the kite is ready to go. The battles begin after a northerly wind starts blowing from downstream over the river. There are two highlights in the competition. The first highlight is when the two giant kites become entangled in the sky. It's not easy. First, the East Shirone team members start running together to get their kite over the center of the river, where it is held hovering low in the air. The West team now chooses the best timing to raise their own kite high in the air by running along their own bank. The kites of the teams on the west bank rise high in the air and fall straight down towards the other side of the river, which then causes the ropes of the two kites to become entangled. Perfect timing is required for lifting the kites into the air, with special attention paid to wind direction and speed, as well as the location of the opposing team. This is, of course, not easy, and things don't always go as planned. If the team's rope isn't strong enough, it can break before the next stage of their competition can even begin. Oh no! In another battle, with their ropes tangled together, both teams pull their kites against the flow of the Nakanokuchi River to the place where the tug-of-war can begin. During this pulling, the flow of the river causes the ropes to become even more tightly intertwined. The second highlight of the battle now begins. Local children and elderly people, and even tourists as well, unite their efforts in this second stage tug-of-war. Not only the strength of each team, but also the strength of their main ropes greatly influence the outcome of the battle. This main rope is carefully woven by experienced rope makers, often over a period of 100 days. 2.5 centimeters in diameter, around 130 meters long, and weighing around 40 kilograms, the rope is composed of hemp fibers, each one of which carries a prayer for the team's victory. It symbolizes local pride and the bonds between the local people. The ropes have broken! Winning is fun, but the real pleasure of the battle is in the uniting of the local communities in their participation in this event. This is the truly precious legacy in Shirone of this 300-year-old tradition. Children's kite battles are also held each year on the day before the adults' giant kite battles. The children thereby also participate in the preservation of the local traditions. With widespread popular local support, the cultural heritage of the Shirone Giant Kite Battle has been handed down for hundreds of years and will continue to excite, invigorate, and thrill succeeding generations to come.